It's time for Valley View Blazer football on the Blazer News Network and FM News Talk 1021. Presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank.
Let's go! Let's go!
Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast booth and join Randy Myers for the First National Bank pregame show.
Good evening from Central Dealership Stadium on the campus of Valley View High School in Southwest Jonesboro, where tonight the stage is set for another big 5A East Conference showdown as the third-ranked and unbeaten Valley View Blazers welcome the vaunted Wynne Yellow Jackets to campus. Both teams are 2-0 in league action after Wynne survived a 21-14 scare at home against Greene County Tech last week. As that game was playing out, Valley View had headed down to Searcy and handled business against the reigning 4A state champs from Harding Academy as the Blazers came out of Searcy with an impressive 37-12 victory. Hello, everybody. I'm Randy Myers under the headset in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. We welcome you into our pregame coverage of Blazer football brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. Tonight marks the 11th meeting of the Blazers and Yellow Jackets. The Delta Swarm has a commanding 7-3 lead in the series, but the Blazers have won the last two games and 3 of the last 5. This morning, I sat down with Valley View head coach Sean Cockrell for our weekly pregame chat. We'll share that conversation with you in a few minutes. But first, Tyson Leblanc of the Blazer News Network caught up with Valley View senior wide receiver Laird Cullen. And we'll have our player interview after these messages when the Blazer football First National Bank pregame show continues after this on the EAB Sports Network.
For this week's pregame interview, we're joined by senior wide receiver Laird Cullen. Laird, first question, what makes this year's group of wide receivers so special?
Well, I'd say, we had a couple good receivers to lead that were seniors, but we have a returner, Andrew Jones, and Parker also got to play a bunch last year too. And I'd say, I played safety last year. I came back, they switched me over to receiver for the first time. I played probably one game at receiver when I was a sophomore, and that was about it. Then I got switched over to safety, and now I'm back playing receiver again. So it's definitely new for me, but I'd say we have a good receiver room. We also have Kamarion coming in. He's right off injury, and he got to play a little last game. He did a good job, and we just put in some new sets with him in it. So I'd say we got height, got a bunch of fast guys. So I'd say we look pretty solid in the receiver room for sure.
Was it very difficult to move from safety to receiver during the offseason?
I'd say it kind of was just because I was a little new to being a receiver because, obviously at safety you're doing a totally different thing. And I had to adjust to all the plays. I didn't know any plays. And so I had to go through that and make sure I'm totally switching over and just learning some plays and getting back into the rhythm of being the one catching the ball instead of trying to keep people from catching the ball. Which it helps me a little bit being safety because if they ever throw it up, it's an interception, I'm definitely going to go get it. Don't worry, and I'll keep the defense from catching it too.
How's your chemistry with your quarterback, Drew Gartman?
Well, me and Drew, we played since we were 5th, 4th. We've been playing together forever, and I was a running back receiver. I played multiple things with him, and we've known each other for forever. And I'd say we have a pretty good connection. The 2 years off was it's a little different, but we as you can see, we've slowly gained that connection back and improved a lot.
How would you say that you've improved as a receiver throughout this year so far?
Well, the first couple games I was a little, getting back into the groove. The hands weren't great, I will admit. But as you see last game, I went out and made some good catches, and I'd say also the plays thing, like I'd forget some of the backside plays or a route I wouldn't run right, and I've gotten to where I'm running the right routes and finally starting to catch the ball and making some plays after the catch too. So.
What are some goals that you set for yourself ahead of this senior year?
Well, I didn't really have that many. I was planning on seeing how many tackles I could have, but so we had to switch over to receiver. So now I'm, just have a couple touchdowns. Really, just the goal is for the team. I'd like to make it past the second round of state. That's a big deal because the last 2 years I played on a team. We made it to the second round of state, and that's still a big deal. But it'd be a great accomplishment to make it to the third round of state.
Thank you, Laird. Randy Myers will sit down with head Blazer football coach Sean Cockrell to talk about tonight's matchup versus Wynne right after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself, shaped into a force that others can't imagine? We are part of something bigger, a force that never quits. You can transform your life. Check us out at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Attention athletes and coaches, if you or your players have suffered a concussion or other sports-related injury, hyperbaric oxygen treatments have shown to improve incredible results for athletes in all sports. Arkansas Progressive Medicine now offers the hyperbaric oxygen treatment at their office in Jonesboro. Call Arkansas Progressive Medicine to find out more about this groundbreaking treatment. 520-6007. Arkansas Progressive Medicine on Matthews on the Medical Mile, 520-6007.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Get a great deal on making the most of every property with Kubota commercial landscape equipment. From mowers to track loaders to utility vehicles, First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn has a lineup built to uphold your reputation. Right now, bring home the Kubota Z700 mower for 0 down and 0% APR for up to 48 months. Stop by First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn to see what equipment is right for you. Now through September 30th, First Choice Farm and Lawn, 9586 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn. Visit us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Good evening and welcome back to our First National Bank pregame coverage of Blazer football. I'm Randy Myers, joined now by Valley View head football coach Sean Cockrell as the Blazers get set to take on the Wynne Yellow Jackets tonight in a very pivotal 5A East Conference game. First of all, Coach, let's do a quick rewind to your most impressive performance of the season to date. You roll into Searcy and take care of business against Harding Academy 37-12. Pretty much a dominant performance by your team that surprised a lot of people.
Yeah, I thought we had a great game plan, had a great week of practice, and the kids executed, both sides of the ball. When you can get up 21-0 on a team like that, it's really tough for them to kind of come back. And that's what they've done to us the last two years, is really gotten up by 2 scores, and then we could never really catch them. Yeah. But really dominant by our defense, and then obviously offensively, Drew had a really good game, and Andrew and Laird on the outside. So, it was a big performance. It was a big game, and what hurts us now is we got to go to Wynne, play Wynne, and it's going to be even tougher.
It seems like I ask you this question every week, and I hope I get to keep asking you that, but were you surprised that you guys were as dominant as you were against Harding?
Yeah, you go from the last couple of years, and they still got Owen Miller, and they still got some guys defensively, and they, a couple good receivers still are back, and just the tradition and the way they play. And so, I was preparing the coaches. I said, we haven't trailed this season. So, it's kind of like, hey, how are we going to react if that happens? And now we still haven't. So, it's tough, but I really thought, I wasn't, I guess, surprised, but, just excited that we could do what we did and play as well as we did.
I know it's a cliche. They always say that football games are won in the line of, in the trenches, the line of scrimmage. And I thought this was certainly true for this game because I was extremely impressed with how well your offensive line gave pass protection to Drew. And then I was also really impressed with the defensive line, particularly your edge guys, the way they were just so disruptive all night to anything that Harding Academy tried to do. With the exception of one drive, first drive of the second half, Harding Academy's offense never got into a flow or had any cohesiveness all night. Yeah,
I think starting with the defense, they had a great game plan, and the defensive line played really well, and they knew it was going to be a lot of pass rush this, last Friday night, and so worked on it all week, and Coach Murray does a great job with those guys. But, yeah, I think, Owen Miller never felt safe back there. I mean, he was on the run all the time, and we knew we had to get pressure, and they did a really good job. And then on the flip side of that, the offensive line gave Drew time, and he's making decisions right now that are, really, really quick. So playing well on both sides, and we're going to have to continue that.
And we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the performance of Drew Gartman because, first 200-plus rushing and passing game for him all season, setting record numbers for him, and it's hard to remember, and that's a bold statement when you look at some of the guys that played that position for you, but it's hard to remember a single game performance from a Valley View quarterback as strong as that one was.
Yeah, it was great. And you don't realize it until the end when, somebody comes up and said, hey, Drew had 190 yards rushing in the first half, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that going into it. But really, like we talked off air, is, the decision-making and the timing that he's doing this, he is so comfortable in that position right now, and everything's clicking for him. And so hopefully we can continue to, keep him healthy and not take a lot of hits. And if we do that, we're hard to handle because of what he's doing right now.
So no rest for the weary. You got to put Harding in your rearview mirror, and you have a Wynne team tonight that, from all indication, appears to be back to being Wynne.
Yeah, I think they're hungry. They've got a 6-point loss to Marion to start the year, but other than that, rolled off 4 in a row, and they want to beat us, and I get that, and I think everybody in the conference wants to beat us, and but we're going to get their best game, and we've got to be focused, and it stinks coming off that big win that we had, but you got to turn around and play a really good football team. Just a little different as far as our defense is concerned. They're going to come right at us, and we've got to be really, really good tacklers tonight.
Wynne's always very physical. This particular team seems to have some really big running backs.
Yeah, they do. I think I can't remember 21. He's back from last year. Yeah. The fullback's big. The Wren kid, when he carries the ball, is really, really good. So And the quarterback this year, they're letting him run it a little bit more than they have in the past, and he's really hard to handle. He'll squeak out on the veer and go for 40 or 50 against somebody. He's done that multiple times this year. So going to be a really tough task, and especially as big as they are up front. And we're just not that big either side of the ball. So going to be a tough task for us, but, I think our kids are up for the challenge.
Coach, thanks for the visit. Good luck tonight against the Yellow Jackets.
Appreciate it, Randy.
That's Coach Sean Cockle. I'm Randy Myers. Our First National Bank pregame coverage of Blazer football continues after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked Pediatric Diabetes and Endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glenn St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glenn St. and God bless our troops.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, we welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist provides you with health care for the next century as we continue along with our First National Bank pregame coverage of Blazer football, counting you down toward kickoff for Valley View and Wynne. Last week, Valley View improved to 5-0 on the season, and more importantly, 2-0 in conference play with their most impressive performance of the season, a 37-12 blowout of preseason league favorite Harding Academy. The Blazers took control of the game early and led 14-0 less than 10 minutes into the game. Senior quarterback Drew Gartman sparked a Valley View offense that rolled for an impressive 484 yards of total offense on the night. Drew accounted for 5 touchdowns, rushing for a season-best 204 yards and completing 64% of his passes for 234 yards. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ball, the Blazer defense created havoc all night for the Wildcats, sacking their All-State quarterback 6 times and forcing a total of 10 negative plays. Meanwhile, in Wynne, the Yellow Jackets won their 4th straight game by holding off upset-minded Greene County Tech 21-14. The Delta Swarm got a couple of rushing touchdowns from sophomore halfback Braden Smith, who rushed for 116 yards on the night. Senior safety Braylon McDowell led the Wynne defense with 6 tackles. They also got an interception from their safety, Cy Mars. We'll have more of our First National Bank pregame coverage of the Blazer football in just a moment. When we return, we will check your skill position starters for the Blazers and Yellow Jackets after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Tired of shelling out money for constant repairs to your HVAC system? It may be time to replace. We know that's a big investment, but with financing from Moore, it can cost less than a daily cup of coffee. Plus, no payments till 2025. Get ready for winter and call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
We're back at Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers under the headsets. We welcome you back to our First National Bank pregame coverage of Blazer football. A little over 4 minutes away from kickoff now for Valley View and Wynne in this anticipated 5A East Conference showdown. Here are your skill position starters for Valley View. Of course, the quarterback is Drew Gartman, the 6'3 senior, coming off his best game of the season last week at Harding Academy. Drew wears number 2 if you're watching our streaming broadcast on the EAB Media app or the Blazer News Network on YouTube. His starting running back tonight will be Anthony Feliz, 5'9", 154-pound senior. Anthony is in jersey number 11. By the way, Valley View wearing their royal blue uniforms tonight, blue pants and blue jerseys with wide helmets. The wide receivers for the View are Andrew Jones. He's one of the 2 outside receivers. Andrew wears number 1. He's a 6'1", 152-pound senior. The other outside receiver is his classmate, Laird Cullen, who wears number 5. Laird checks in at 6'2", 164. The slot receivers are Trip Dale. Tripp wears number 8. He's a 5'8", 160-pound senior. And Parker King wearing number 6. Parker is a 5'11", 170-pound junior. Wynn's offense will be led by senior quarterback Siler Holbrook. He's a 6'1", 162-pound senior who wears number 3 in their white jerseys with blue pants, navy blue pants. The halfbacks are Noah Stewart, a 5'10", 191-pound sophomore. He wears number 4. Wearing number 18 is the other halfback, Braden Smith, a 5'11", 204-pound sophomore. The slot backs are Braylon McDowell. He wears number 6. He's a 5'10", 163-pound senior. And Christian Wren, a 5'11", 195-pound senior who wears number 7. He is their leading rusher. The tight end is Anthony Smith, a 6'3", 216-pound junior who wears number 5. Pleased to welcome Coach Jason Smith into the pregame mix now. And, Coach, the Blazers are riding high right now as they enter this game.
Well, they really are. You couldn't have, if you're Coach Cockrell and staff, you couldn't have drawn this season up any better. It seems that they're improving every week, which I think has been a hallmark of Coach Cockrell's teams in the past 10 years or so. And, boy, they're fun to watch. And really big game tonight against a team who has an upset on their mind in the Wynne Yellow Jackets.
Wynne leads this series 7-3. However, Valley View has won 3 of the last 5, including the last 2 straight. A very memorable game the last time came to Central Dealership Stadium here 2 years ago. It was a 21-20 overtime winner for Valley View, and that was a game that we saw Valley View had a chance to put it away in regulation with a short field goal that missed. So we go to overtime. Wynne scores first, missed their extra point kick. Valley View gets the ball back on their first possession of the overtime, scores, and Brody Dix got an opportunity to redeem himself for that missed field goal by kicking the extra point, which proved to be the difference in the game.
Yeah, and you know, and what a career Brody has had from that moment. You know, who knows if it goes the other way. Brody may have just chose to go play soccer, but the football program here at Valley View is thankful that he knocked that one through that night, and he has had an outstanding career as a kicker here.
The other memorable thing about that night was it was the 50th career win for Sean Cockrell as Valley View's head coach.
Yeah, and bless his heart, he wasn't
able to stick around for the sweet ending of it.
He was battling some sickness, and he got, you know, he wound up having to leave it a little bit early. But yeah, I mean, gosh, what more can you say about Coach Cockrell and the job he's done with this program? You know, right now I think in the eastern part of the state, the Valley View Blazers are a flagship.
Absolutely. By the way, Valley View winning 35-3 when these two teams met last year at Yellow Jacket Stadium. That's been the most lopsided win for Valley View in the series by far.
Yeah, and you know, and that one, a lot of things played into that. The tornado that came through really kind of gutted that community, and they lost some families. But Coach Toddy and this Wynne program, they're back on track, and this is going to be a classic slobber knocker type football game tonight, I believe.
Valley View won the toss, deferring their option to the second half, so Wynne is set up to receive the opening kickoff as Brody Dix has it teed up at the 40-yard line. He will kick it It'll be fielded at about the 12-yard line by Wynne. The return is on over the far sideline. Blazers catch up to him at about the 25-yard line. So Braylon McDowell will have Wynne set up at about the 25 or the 26-yard line, depending on the spot. And that's where the Yellow Jackets will take over with their split-back veer attack.
Yeah, and this veer's tough to go against. It's unique, and you better follow your keys. You better understand your assignment, or they'll bust one. And also, too, what Wynne wants to do is they want to grind this thing out. They want it to be a 10 to 15-play drive every time and end up with a touchdown. We'll see what happens here early.
Starting from the 26-yard line, they've got two receivers split wide to the near side. Quarterback finds his tight end and just missed him. Went right through his hands, and Carter Wallace was there defending for Valley View, but the Blazers dodged a bullet as Wynne comes out and throwing the football. Didn't expect to see that.
Well, and I think that was exactly what Coach Toddy wanted everybody else to think, too. No one expected to see it. They leaked that tight end out, and, Holbrook put a good ball there, and it's good to see Siler Holbrook playing in a game like this. I know he's banged up last week, but he leads this offense.
One receiver to the left as they operate out of the veer. Pitch it out to the slot back, running to the near side, out across the 30-yard line and taken out of bounds at about the 35. That was Braylon McDowell on the carry for Wynne, and pickup of about, it's close to first down yardage, maybe a little bit shy by about 2 yards, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like you get about 8.5 yards there, and that's a tough cover. You're asking your defensive end right there to stay home and then make the tackle on a very quick, elusive back, and that's what this veer will do.
Spot the ball at the 35-yard line. It's third and a little over a yard needed here for Wynne. One receiver split wide to the left. Hand that off to the halfback. He gets gobbled up near the line of scrimmage. May have gotten the first down on forward progress. They think they have the first down.
Yeah, I think they're going to move the chains on that. Yep, by about a half
Cameron
yard.
Smith on the carry. He picked up the first down for the Yellow Jackets. So move the chains for the Delta Swarm. They'll have a fresh set of downs to work with, starting at the Blazer 36-yard line. A little over 30 seconds deep into the game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting tonight to see if we see number 7, which is Christian Wren, just an outstanding running back for them. And he is not out there yet, but I know that he's been battling some turf toe, I believe.
Yeah, and I don't think he's expected to play tonight. Maybe dressed out, but I don't expect to see him. Run to the near side, and the Blazers catch him for a loss back to about the 34-yard line. That was McDowell on the carry once again.
Yeah, and Rutledge there on the stop, and that's what you have to do. I mean, he didn't follow the ball with his eyes. He knew what his assignment was, stayed home, and it came right to him, and that's what happens a lot. Really nice play there by Ryder Rutledge.
It's a loss of 2 back to the 34. 2nd and 12 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball is on the left hash as they move from right to left toward the north end zone here at Central Dealership Stadium. McDowell will motion near side. The lineup flanker left. They'll pitch it out to the slot back, and he's got the sideline, takes it out over the 40. Cameron Smith advances it up to around the 43-yard line for Wynne.
Yeah, really nice play there by the Yellow Jackets. And again, if you don't set that edge, if you can funnel that back to the middle, then that, that's where you want them. But good tackle. We stopped them there on the sideline, and it brings up a big, I feel like a really big 3rd and 5.5 right here early in the football game.
Ball resting just shy of the 41-yard line on the near hash. They will send one receiver, Jake Vance, wide to the right. Siler Holbrook, the quarterback. Pitch it out to the tailback in motion. And he gets met and thrown back near the line of scrimmage. Forward progress might have got him back to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, it'll be a loss.
Yeah,
looks like they're going to give him about a 1-yard gain.
And he's not going to get credit for the tackle, but that play was made there by Jay Taylor. He set the edge that time on that right side and did a really nice job and funneled everything back to where those linebackers can clean it up.
So that forces Wynne into a punting situation. It's 4th and a long 4, and R.J. Estrich drops back deep to set up for the return for Valley View. Evan McConnell is the punter for Wynne. He'll be standing at about his own 34-yard line. Here comes the rush, gets the kick away. And Estrich will take it off the one bounce. Trying to break to the outside, slips an ankle tackle, still on his feet, but unable to beat the numbers as Wynne finally just outnumbered him and
They did, and I'll tell you what, that was some relentless effort there by number 18, Braden Smith there for Wynne. He had the tackle 3 different times and finally was able to get those shoestrings and wrap up and make the play.
So Valley View will start at the 27-yard line.
28-yard line, first down.
On the Blazers side of the field. Drew Gartman sends Laird Cullen and 2 other receivers wide to the left. He's got Andrew Jones wide near side, going lonesome right. Feliz is his running back on his right hip. Gartman will take the snap, rolls right on a design run, and punches it forward to about the 31-yard line where he took a lick.
He sure did. And Feliz gave a lick on the as far as a lead blocker, but the flow was there for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. And Drew, he took a pretty strong hit there after a minimal gain.
Picked up about 2.5 to 3. We'll call it 2nd and 7 from the 31. 2 receivers wide, left and right. Hand that off to Feliz. Feliz fighting forward and gets about 2 yards for Valley View.
Anthony Feliz on the carry.
Over the right side.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be one of the keys to the game here is, so far with Valley View, it's been so heavy on Drew Gartman, and I think that they have to establish a run game that doesn't involve the quarterback.
2 receivers left and right for the View. Gartman may be changing the play here. On 3rd and 5. He looks, fires, looking for Jones. Catch made. Should have enough to move the chains. They knock him out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Well, that was close. Andrew had a lot of concentration, and he was on his tiptoes there to stay in bounds. But you needed 6. He got 6 1/4.
That's good for another.
So that'll spot the ball at the Blazer 39 on the right hash. 4 receivers clustered to the left. Jones is to the right alone. They'll throw it to Jones on the screen pass. He jukes a tackler. He's got the sideline. Now he's off to the races. It is a foot race, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at about the 42-yard line, apparently. Otherwise, he was gone to the house.
He really was. And Andrew is so elusive. And so I can't say enough things about the guy. Just it looks like it's going to be a 3 or 4 yard gain. And he just makes a move, and he had the sideline. Now, I will say, and I was kidding him about this a couple weeks ago, that's about the 4th time this year he should have had a touchdown if he could just stay in bounds.
Got to work on that balancing.
That's right.
First down from the Yellow Jacket 42. And we have some movement up front, and let's see who jumped first. The officials will confer.
Yeah, I think it's going to go against Houston Walker there. You saw a stunt. Unless he drew him to move.
We await the call.
We have a disconcerting act.
So,
what did he say?
Well, what's happening is the Wynne D line, they're calling out snap counts.
Okay.
And that happens every Friday night everywhere, but apparently it looks like number 55 there was really demonstrative in calling his snap count out, and you can't do that.
So it gives Valley View a free 5 yards, moves it forward to the 37-yard line, the ball on the right hash. Valley View with trip sets to the left, and Andrew Jones goes lonesome right. It's 1st and 5 for the View from the 37. 8:10 to play in the first period. No scores of yet. Wynne got a first down and then punted on their first drive. Valley View on the move here. This drive began at the 26. Gartman is back to throw. Sets up. Now he'll tuck and run across the middle, trying to run out of a tackle, and got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe +1. Meanwhile, there's a Wynne lineman down at the end of the play.
Yeah. And I tell you what it appears so far is that Wynne is going to use a spy all night on Drew Gartman, which is something I think that the Blazers are going to see a whole lot the rest of the season.
I'm surprised that we haven't seen that more already.
And so you're going to have a spy. So what's going to happen? And that's not to say that Drew won't be able to bust one, because he is a phenomenal athlete. But he's always going to have somebody watching him. So any play action, any RPO, anything like that, they are going to stay with number 2. So that's, again, it makes it all that more important for Anthony Feliz to step up and have a big game. And I think that the coaching staff knows that, and Anthony's ready to bust out.
Yeah, there's no question about that. Injury timeout on the field right now. We'll just hold it here. And this, by the way, should Valley View win tonight, would be the Blazers' 10th consecutive conference victory dating back to last season. The last time Valley View lost a conference game was late in the 22 campaign when they stubbed their toe at Batesville.
Yeah, that was that class of 23's last regular season game, and they, my son included, they should have just stayed on the bus that night.
So we're set to return to play. The injured Wynne player, by the way, was Tyler Rowland, senior defensive tackle. He is still getting some help making his way back to the sideline very slowly.
Yeah, you hate to see that for Tyler Rowland. I think he's one of their anchors on that D-line, and one of their leaders there is a senior, really good football player, big kid.
6'2" or 6'1", 262. So it's 2nd and 5 for Valley View after no gain on the last play. Gartman will take the snap, runs across the middle, got the first down, still on his feet at the 10, the 5, touchdown Valley View. Drew Gartman takes that in from about 37 yards out.
So Drew Gartman says, here's your spy. RPO really, kind of a different look than what we've seen this year. He RPO'd on a jet sweep to the running back, and what that did was that just created a gaping hole there in the middle, and then those Kendall Yarbrough legs did the rest, and he an easy 6.
Brody Dix on to attempt the extra point kick. Madden Tatum will provide the hold. Talon Cobble responsible for the deep snap. Snap is on the way. The kick is in the air, and it is good. 7:49 to play in the opening frame. Valley View takes its opening drive and sticks it in with a 37-yard run from Drew Bob Gartman. The Blazers lead at 7-0. We're back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
The Blazers are on the board. They've had the ball one time. They covered 63 yards in 7 plays unofficially. Drew Gartman with a 37-yard touchdown scamper for the Blazers. Brody Dix there with the extra point kick as we now await Brody's ensuing kickoff. That was the 12th rushing touchdown of the season for Drew Gartman.
Yeah, I mean, He's unbelievable. When he waited his turn, but I think you're seeing just the athlete that Drew Bob is at the quarterback spot.
Dix drives this one deep. It'll be taken at the 2-yard line and fumble. The ball is on the ground. The return man picks it up and gets belted and knocked down at about the 14-yard line. Christian Wren on the return for Wynne. And boy, he took a lick.
Yeah, and that's Ryder Rutledge again. Ryder has come to play tonight. He really that was a lick, and a lot of times on those kickoff returns you have a juggle, and sometimes it's scary because that throws the timing off of the pursuit. Yeah. But not that time. Ryder Rutledge is waiting.
They'll spot it at the 15. That's where Wynne will set up camp for their second possession of the evening. Ball will be on the right hash as they move from right to left toward the north end zone. Here at the Ships, pitch that out to the trailing halfback, and he gets caught at the line of scrimmage. Probably no gain, maybe a half-yard loss. We'll see where they spot the ball. Noah Stewart on the carry for Wynne.
Yeah, Noah Wendell there on the tackle. It was again, those pitches are really good. I mean, if you stay with your contain, that's how to beat the Veer offense and how to beat the Wynne Yellow Jackets.
Here come the Yellow Jackets to the line of scrimmage, facing 2nd and 10 from the 15. Siler Holbrook, the senior quarterback, goes under center. Hands that off to the first man through. That's the fullback, and he's got a little running room out to about the 22-yard line. Noah Stewart on the carry for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, just a little trap play right there. And, that's something else that the Veer offense will do. I mean, there's going to be 3 or 4 different things they can do on every single play, and you just got to pay attention, but a nice run there.
Sets up a 3rd and 7 for Wynne with 6:36 to play in the opening period. Valley View up 7-0. Here come the Jackets to the line of scrimmage. Double tight ends. Hand that off over the right side. Looks like the Blazers got penetration into the backfield and probably created a negative play there. Is there a late flag as well?
Something went
Or was that
flying
a
there.
ball? I'm not sure what that
it was a flag.
Okay.
It was after the play. We'll see what happened.
Yeah. So it looks like Valley View stopped the play for probably a loss, but see what the flag's about here. It's against Valley View.
Yeah, and that's frustrating there. That makes
is that a personal foul?
Yeah, coaches go gray. I'm gonna say that the hit was late or coming in there with his helmet, whatever it was. But nonetheless, that's what Wynne needed because they were dead in the water there on fourth down.
Bailed them out.
Yep.
Your officiating crew tonight, by the way, Michael Sims, Jeremy Cook, Billy Powell, Bobby Reagan, Matt Finley, and Denton McDonald are the men wearing the striped shirts. So the penalty stop-off will give Wynne a first down at the Yellow Jacket 37-yard line. Out of the huddle into the line of scrimmage. Hallbrook will send McDowell in motion to the near side where he flanks left. Rolling near side on a bootleg pass and overthrows his intended receiver, who was Braylon McDowell.
Yeah, he brought him over and overloaded that left side, and in zone coverage, which you basically have to play against this offense. There was a gap there, but Holbrook just missed his target. That would have been a first down.
Wynn's only passed for 205 yards through the first 5 games. They're only averaging about 41 yards per game. This is running the football is their bread and butter, as it usually is. They average 310 rushing yards per game. 2nd and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets. Pitch it out to the halfback. Gets strung out and succumbs to the numbers. The Blazers will drop him for a loss back at about the 35.
Yep, perfect play again there.
Wynne on the carry.
Ryder Rutledge just setting that edge, and once that running back has to dance, they know they're in trouble.
So it's a 3rd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to the 36. I thought that was going to be a bigger loss than that, but they get a pretty good spot.
Yep.
And it's 3rd and 11 for the Yellow Jackets. Hallbrook goes under center. Trying to draw the Blazers offside with a hard snap count. They stay home. Now McDowell will motion right. And they'll pitch it out to him, running near side. And he's caught on the edge and got back to the line of scrimmage. That's probably about it.
Really nice tackle there by Zion Simpson. One-on-one, and there was nothing that back could do.
It'll be a 1-yard gain. They got back to the line of scrimmage to the 37, so Wynne will have to punt, and R.J. Estrich drops back to set up for the Blazer return. He'll be standing on the right hash at his own 27-yard line. Evan McConnell, junior safety, backup quarterback, and punter, is in punt formation for the Delta Swarm. He'll be standing at his own 29-yard line. And it's going to fake, going to throw it over the middle, and they just missed the tight end once again, went in and out of his hands, and the Blazers will get the ball back here in good field position. That was a well-executed play. The receiver hit him right in the hands. He just didn't. That's 2 he's dropped tonight when he's been open to make big plays.
Yeah, that's a great coaching. As a coach, it's just so frustrating. You draw it up, you think, all right, this is the time it's going to work. And then, just unfortunately the ball was dropped for the Yellow Jackets. But that gives the Blazers really nice field position here.
Valley View will start from the 37 of Wynne. Gartman out of the gun, throws that out right side for Jones on the screen pass, and Jones gets flung out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, maybe 5, depending on the spot.
On the reception.
Looks like about a 4-yard gain, brings up 2nd and 6 for the View with 4:27 to play first period. Valley View up 7-0. The ball will be spotted on the right hash at the Wynne 34-yard line.
And I tell you what, who made that tackle, Randy, was Christian Wren. He's out there on defense. He may not be able to run the ball tonight, play offense, but that was quite the tackle there by an outstanding football player.
Correction, the line of scrimmage is the 33. Twin receivers to each side. Gartman out of the gun. Wynn's crowd in the box. Going to hand that on, actually throw it out left side to Trip Dale. Dale trying to juke his man, breaks to the outside, slips a tackle, and goes down at about the 30-yard line, maybe the 29 on forward progress.
Trip Dale on the reception.
It'll bring up 3rd and about 3 for Valley View.
Yeah, good catch there by Dale. Just that juke, they didn't bite on the juke, and so he was unable to get the first down there.
Ball at the 30-yard line on the left hash. Gartman out of the gun. 4 receivers clustered to the right. I believe that's Jones, lonesome left, or is that Cullen over there?
I think that's Laird Cullen.
Yeah, Laird Cullen is wide left. Now your cluster of receivers will all motion left, so you flood the left side of the field with 5 receivers now. Gartman keeps it, finds a hole to dart through it. He's off to the races again. This time they catch him, but not before he got the first down at about the 19-yard line.
Just so impressed with Marty Riley's offense as it changes year to year. But this cluster set, and they do so many different things out of it. It's there's no way a defense can have any idea where that ball's going.
Fresh set of downs for Valley View at the Wynne 19-yard line. The ball will be snapped from the left hash. 3 receivers are wide right. Laird Cullen goes lonesome left. Feliz is the running back as they go pistol. Throw that out left side. That ball may have been deflected by the defensive lineman, and it'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that's a good play there by Anthony Smith, defensive end, who got a hand on the big paw on that. But no harm, no foul, just 2nd and 10 for the Blazers.
3:15 remaining first period. The View up 7-0 after going 63 yards in 7 plays on their first possession. 3 receivers to the left. Jones is wide right. Gartman out of the gun, rolling near side on bootleg. Now he'll run with it. Cuts back up inside and goes down at about the 15, maybe the 14-yard line.
On the keeper, gain of 4 on the play, brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, just ran a little sprint out there, and Drew, he saw a gap, was able to pick up a little bit, but that's one of those, that I think as you get later in the season that Coach Riley just soon see Drew go ahead and throw that sucker over here to him.
Ball will be at the 15-yard line. It's 3rd and 6 for Valley View with 2:45 remaining in the opening frame. Glad you're with us tonight for Blazer football on the EAB Sports Network. Jones goes wide right. Cullen is out wide to the left. Feliz is on Gartman's right hip as the running back. Gartman wants to throw, and that's a communication breakdown there, as that ball was thrown about 5 yards behind Laird Cullen, who had kind of broken to the inside.
Yeah, Laird was running a slant. Drew was throwing it out. He had one-on-one out there. But I think in this spot here, early in the football game, it wouldn't surprise me to see the Blazers go for it.
Right now, that seems to be the case. No indication of Brody Dixon, the field goal unit, coming onto the field unless they take a timeout. They're going for it on 4th and 6 from the 15. 2:24 to play in the period. 3 receivers to the right. Cullen is wide left. Gartman looks to the sideline. And now Valley View is going to burn a timeout. So a break in the action as Blazers take their first timeout of the night with 2:24 to play in the first period. Valley View leads at 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Brody Dix is on the field. Valley View is going to line up to attempt a 32-yard field goal attempt. Again, Madden Tatum with the hold. This will be the 2nd attempt of the year for Brody. He missed one earlier in the season, so he's 0 of 1 on field goal attempts. This one's got the height and the distance and the accuracy as the Blazers get their 2nd score of the night. Dix connects from 32 yards out. It's 10-0. We'll step aside for a 30-second timeout with 2:19 to play in the first period. Valley View leads it 10-0 on the EAB Sports Network.
Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's Mortgage Department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Valley View extends its lead to 10-0 on a 32-yard field goal from senior Brody Dix. Unofficially, that drive, 22 yards and 7 plays. It was set up when Valley View took over on a short field after Wynne turned it over on downs following an unsuccessful fake punt attempt. And now Dix will kick it away for the View. He will send this one into the end zone for his first touchback of the night. Wynne will get it at the 20.
Yeah, I love that decision there by Coach Cockrell to go ahead and kick that field goal, because I think that's going to pay dividends later on. As you said, Brody was 0 for 1 on field goal attempts. Well, now he's 1 for 2, but his last memory is drilling a nice field goal, here in conference play. And we're going to need Brody Dix to make a field goal later on in the year. There's no question.
So it's good to see him get that experience under his belt. And by the way, he's perfect on PAT. I think let's take that back. He's missed one PAT.
I'm going to say, you know what you just did right there.
Yeah, probably so. We won't talk about that, though. Here's a pitch out for Wynne over on the right side. And they'll advance that up for about 5 yards as McDowell carries it to the 25.
Brings up second down 4.
Actually, it's a pickup of about 6, so it's 2nd and 4 from the 26. As we hit the 2-minute mark of the first period, Blazers up 10-0.
This feels like a really big drive for the Wynne Yellow Jackets here, Randy. They even if they don't score, just get some time of possession, get that defense off the field. But they'd love to go get 6 here at the end of the first quarter.
Corbin O'Hara is the receiver to the near side for Wynne. Pitch it out to the trailing halfback. He's able to avoid the first tackler and then gets run out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Does a nice job of hurdling the bench down here on the Valley View sideline.
We got a hold. That's going to come back.
So there is a marker down back near the line of scrimmage.
Holding on the offense.
And that'll take away what otherwise would have been a pretty good play for Cameron Smith.
Jay Taylor did a really nice job selling that too. He was being held, but he may be in drama and acting class right now over here during the day, because he sold that.
That can be beneficial. Fine arts and sports, fine arts and athletics coming together on the field of play. I like it.
Yeah.
2nd and 15 for Wynne after the loss. Ball is at the 16-yard line. McDowell motions right. Holbrook is under center. Turns, keeps it. Actually, McDowell ends up with it, and he finds a little running room, gets it up to about the 26-yard line before he goes down, tackled by a gang of Blazers.
Yeah, he went a little end around there, and the Blazers, they were fooled up front, but really nice job of staying home there by R.J. Estrich, who, he sniffed that out, and he slowed him up just enough for everybody, the cavalry, to come clean up.
So it's 3rd and 4 for Wynne. With 1 minute remaining in the first period, the ball is spotted at the Yellow Jacket 28-yard line. Double tight ends. Give it off to the fullback, the first man through, and he has first down yardage, I believe, up to about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, they kind of went out of the veer there, and they just went old school smash mouth, and line of scrimmage war there, and that time the Wynne Yellow Jackets won it.
So the ball just shy of the 31 with 44 seconds remaining in the first period, and looks like Ryder Wooten may have is that an equipment issue, or is he hurt?
Well, I noticed that a while ago. I think he got his nose busted or something, because I think that was on the play before. I think he's going to be fine.
He comes out. Jacob Casano is in to replace him for Valley View. Jacob is a junior linebacker.
He's actually holding on to his arm over there.
Running play across the right side. The Yellow Jackets will push it up to about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, he got a stinger. He may have had his face busted, but he got a stinger. He's itching to get back in there. He's going to be just fine.
So it's 2nd and 5 for Wynne. And that was probably the last snap of the first half, or the first quarter, rather. And it was. They're heading to the sideline. So first quarter clock ticking down the final seconds. 1 period in the books at Central Dealership Stadium. Valley View has a 10-0 lead as we move into the second frame. We'll have it for you when we return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
One quarter down, 3 to play as we welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers and Coach Jason Smith under the headsets in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. Wynne facing a 2nd and 5 from their own 36-yard line as we start the second period. The Yellow Jackets will snap it off the left hash. Valley View leading it 10-0. And here comes the first play of the second period. Got one flanker to the left. Now he'll motion out. That's McDowell. Hand that off to Wynne. Wynne will punch it forward. I think that's Wynne up to about the 44-yard line. Correction, Smith.
Yeah.
Braden Smith on the carry for Wynne.
Yeah, and in a weird way, you know, both teams are kind of doing what they wanted to do heading into this game. Valley View got off to a quick start, and they have that 10-0 lead. Their offense has been very efficient, but Wynne has been able to win the time of possession battle. You know, 0 turnovers by either side so far. So, you know, I think both teams feeling pretty good about themselves here early on.
First down for Wynne at the 44-yard line. Ball remains on the left hash. Holbrook pitches it out near side, and the Blazers are right there to blow that up at the line of scrimmage on the carry by Noah Stewart. No gain, maybe a loss of a half yard.
Yeah, really nice job there by the Blazer defense. Sophomore Eli Thornton got in on the tackle. Also, you had Rutledge again. That's at least his 4th stop.
Loss of a half yard for Wynne. It'll bring up 2nd and 11, just shy of the 44 with 11:07 to play in the half. Valley View on top, 10-0. Holbrook sets his offense. Rolling left on a bootleg. Fires that one downfield and overthrows his intended target. That one was not close.
No, it wasn't. And the frustrating thing for Coach Toddy is that every time that they've tried to throw the football tonight, the receiver's been wide open. They just have not been able to complete a pass.
So that brings up 3rd and 11 for Wynne. Ball remains at the just shy of the 44-yard line. Just inside the left hash. As they move toward the south end zone now. Holbrook will motion McDowell to the right. And he'll pitch it out to him, running left side, and he's dropped for a loss. Could not get away. He tried to run out of the tackle.
Sophomore Eli Thornton.
Eli Thornton on the stop for the Blazers.
And he would not let him get away, and it's a loss all the way back to the 35-yard line.
Big fella's pumped up out there.
I think Nick Gamble was also there providing the insurance for Valley View.
Yep.
36-yard line, 4th down.
They'll spot it at the 36, and it's 4th and a bunch for Wynne. They're going to have to punt for the 3rd time tonight as R.J. Estrich drops back for the Valley View return. He'll be standing between the hashes, close to the right hash at the 30-yard line. Evan McConnell is on to punt for Wynne. Gets the kick away. That'll be grabbed and fumbled by Estrich. It's up for grabs. He got back on it and recovered it at the 39-yard line. Blazers dodged a bullet right there.
Yeah, they did. And you know, Wynne, they use a really tight formation to punt the football, which we saw fake earlier. But that everything's tight. So one of two things is liable to happen tonight you want to watch for is maybe a punt return for a touchdown or a blocked punt if Valley View chooses to go after.
Blazers will start from the 38 on the left hash. Cartman will flood the right side of the field with 3 receivers, 1 to the near side. He's back to throw. Flushed. Now he's going to tuck and run across the 40 and run out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Cartman on the keeper.
Yeah, I think they were looking to go for a deep ball there to Kamarion Davis.
44-yard line brings up 2nd.
Wynne did a nice job. Their corner number 2 Kendall Reed did a nice job staying with him, and so nothing was there. So, our quarterback, number 2, he can make something happen. Got 6 yards.
2 wides to the right. Laird Cullen is split lonesome left. Cartman out of the gun. Will hand that off to Felice. Felice breaks to the outside and gets tripped up at about the 48-yard line, just a little bit shy of the line to gain.
Yeah, it's just Anthony's second carry of the night, but I fully expect that, especially in the second half, we're going to see a heavy dose of the man in the pink socks down there, Anthony Felice.
Well, they're going to rule out a first down, apparently, so he did get the line to gain after all. As they move the chains and spot the ball at the 47-yard line, Valley View has a fresh set of downs. 4 receivers clustered to the right. Cullen is lonesome left. Now Felice will motion. Gartman will show it to him on the read option and advances it across the 50 to the 49.
On the keeper.
Yeah, on that one it appeared that they were trying to slip Jones right there in the middle in that soft spot, and there just wasn't enough time to let that play set up.
Ball will be spotted at the 50. It is second and a long 8 for Valley View. Twins wide to each side. Gartman out of the gun. Shows it to Felice. Throws it right side for Parker King. King slips the tackle. Still fighting for extra yardage. He may have the first down. He's awful close.
Really great effort there by Parker King. He, he was met there, gosh, probably the 46-yard line, and just kept those legs churning, kept moving, got that first down. Big play, Parker King.
Great grit and determination right there by the junior slot receiver. It's another first down for Valley View with the ball at the Yellow Jacket 42-yard line as we hit the 8:38 mark of the second period. Valley View leading 10-0. 2 receivers to the right. Jones is lonesome left. Gartman throws that out right side. I believe that is Cullen.
Andrew Jones.
That was Jones on the far side. I'm sorry. So Andrew able to make the catch and got it up close to first down yardage once again.
Yeah, and I think that, that ball there, Andrew had to take a step back to get it, but still able to gain 6. I tell you what, this drive right here for the Blazers, if you go up 17, then you're in really, really good shape.
Ball is at the 36-yard line on 2nd and 4. 2 receivers wide to each side. Gartman out of the gun. Felice on his left hip as the running back. Drew's going to keep it. Runs left. Has the first down, I believe, as he got it to about the 32, maybe the 31-yard line.
Drew Gartman.
And it is another Valley View first down.
At the 32-yard line. That's good for another Blazer.
This offense tonight just has the Wynne defense on their heels, it seems like, just about every single play.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gartman throws that right side, looking for Jones. The ball was a little underthrown. He had to bend down to snag it before it hit the turf. It's going to be a completed catch, but he couldn't do much with it once he caught it.
And gosh, what a catch. I mean, that was on his shoestrings, and he went down and got it and was able to make it a positive play.
3-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 7 from the Wynne 29 with 7:37 to play in the first half.
To the scoreboard and be underneath the scoreboard.
2 receivers to the right. Cullen is lonesome left. Handoff to Felice. Felice fights hard, runs out of a tackle, and gets it all the way up to about the 24-yard line. Hard running by the senior.
No doubt. That play looked like it was dead in the water at the line of scrimmage, maybe a 1-yard loss, and Felice just kept working, kept moving, and wound up picking up 4 or 5 yards on that play.
3rd and about 1.5 yards needed here for Valley View from the Wynne 24-yard line. 6:55 to play in the half. 2 receivers to the left and right. Gartman out of the gun. The snap is high. He had to snag it and get it down and then falls forward. And he's close to the first down. I'm not sure if he got it or not, but
Drew Gartman on the keeper.
Did a good job just getting that ball down after the snap got away from him for a moment.
On the play,
got a yard. It'll bring up 4th and 1.
Yeah, and I think this time you'll see, well, it looks like we're going to go nasty package here and keep the offense on the field.
So Carter Wallace comes in as the jumbo set running back on 4th and 1. The ball will be at just inside the 24-yard line on the right hash. Gartman will go Peaseal still in the gun. And he's going to keep it running left. He has the first down as he crosses the 20 and falls forward to the 19.
Yeah, that was 22 young men within about 10 yards of each other on that play. But good lead block there by Carter Wallace, and Drew Garvin just did the rest. Now, he did take a helmet to the thigh there, but big first down there for the Blazers.
Spot the ball at the 20 with 5:51 remaining in the half. Blazers trying to build on a 10-point lead. It's 10-0. Ball is between the hashes, and they'll stay with a nasty package. Wallace is the running back. Gartman's under center this time. Wallace gets the carry, breaks to the outside. He's got some running room. He's at the 10, the 5. That is a Valley View touchdown.
Carter Wallace, the touchdown maker. Goodness gracious, what an explosive run there by the sophomore.
That is his longest run of the year. This one from 20 yards out. It's his third touchdown of the season, but the other two had been goal line situations.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that kick out block there by Zion Simpson was huge. I mean, he just laid the lumber, and that sprung Wallace.
Brody Dix on for the point after kick out of the hold of Madden Tatum. 5:29 to play in the half. Kick is in the air. And it is true. So a break in the action, 5:29 mark of the first half. Valley View leads at 17-0. We're back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
It's a 17-0 start for Valley View against Wynne here in 5A East Conference play. The Blazers just went 62 yards and 11 plays unofficially, capped off by sophomore Carter Wallace's 20-yard pay dirt scamper. Brody Dix with the PAT kick, and we now await Brody's kickoff with Valley View ahead 17-0.
Yeah, that was just a disheartening moment there for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. An 11-play drive by the Blazers, just grinding out clock, and the Wynne Yellow Jackets are in trouble right here.
That ball will go into the end zone for Brody Dix's second touchback of the evening. 2 straight for Brody, and Wynne once again will start from its own 20-yard line.
We didn't talk about it yet, but what a crowd tonight, Randy. It's I don't know that there's a seat to be had here on the home side.
Not too many on the other side either.
No, it's just a really nice night of 5A East football, and just a perfect evening, too. The weather's mild, and
yeah, it's a beautiful night for
it's
football.
Just perfect.
This weather-wise is probably our best night of the season to date.
Yes, I would agree.
Here come the Yellow Jackets starting from their own 20 with 5:29 to play. They will send 2 receivers to the left. Holbrook under center, sets his offense, and keeps it running left. Has some running room, and into the secondary. He's got a first down up to about the 35-yard line. Nice run there by the senior quarterback.
Yeah, and that's what, I think that,
Daniel Richardson on the stop.
With their injuries, with Holbrook and Wynne being banged up a little bit, that's part of the offense that is really, really dangerous. They haven't been able to use so far until that play, and you see that play gets them, a really nice gain there on first down.
Speaking of injuries, senior safety Ricky Moffitt is out tonight for Valley View. And Daniel Richardson is his replacement in the starting defensive lineup. First down for Wynne from the 36. That's a give to McDowell. McDowell stutter steps in the backfield and then able to get about 2 yards out on the left sideline.
Yeah, the timing of that play is kind of blown up a little bit, but he was able to make positive yards. Going back to Daniel Richardson, that's a senior who's been in the program forever and bided his time. Had a couple big moments last year, it seems like, when we were banged up. But Daniel Richardson.
He did.
It's pretty nice when you have a starter out and you can bring in another guy who has a lot of experience.
2nd and 8 from the 37 for Wynne. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Run play over the left side. Blazers gobble it up near the line of scrimmage. Looks like a gain of 1, maybe 2.
A big play here.
Spot.
big play here for Wynne. The last thing they want to do is give the ball back to Drew Gartman and the Blazer offense.
3rd and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. The ball is spotted at the 40-yard line on the left hash. 4:08 remaining in the half. Valley View up 17-0. The Blazers have scored every time they've had the ball so far in this first half. Corbin O'Hara will split wide right for the Yellow Jackets. Pitch that out, and the Blazers blow it up for a loss in the backfield. That'll be a loss of about a yard. Good penetration. And
yeah, Zion Simpson and looks like Holden Murphy. Yeah, so Zion and Holden there, really nice play, and Wynne's just going to have to punt. They faked one earlier, but I don't think that this is a situation where they can afford to do that.
You mentioned Holden, boy, his minutes have been picking up considerably here in the last 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, and Holden, just a big, strong kid, just does his job. He's not going to be flashy, but a heck of a football player. His dad, Jay Murphy, who is a longtime football coach at Nettleton. He's an administrator at Harrisburg now, but Holden knows a little bit about football.
R.J. Estrich back for the Valley View return. McConnell's kick is away. R.J. will let that one wisely go, and smart decision there by R.J. Thought about grabbing it, but then decided, I better let this thing just do what it's going to do. So Valley View will start here at about the 25-yard line.
A lot of time on the clock.
They'll get it back with 2:55 remaining. 75 yards of real estate to cover. Ball is between the hashes. Gartman will flood the left side of the field with 3 receivers. Parker King, I believe, is that Cullen out there?
Cullen's by himself. Well,
Laird Cullen is wide right. Gartman empty in the backfield, throws that out to Jones on a screen pass. He gets a block, slips a tackle. Now he's got the sideline, and he's run out of bounds. Let's see where they rule him out. Looks like about the 39-yard line.
And that's a perfect example of Andrew Jones right there. He catches a bubble pass there, and he looks like he's dead in the water, and just one move and just leaves somebody in his boots, and he's down that sideline once again.
Spotted at the 38. It's a 13-yard gain for Valley View, and 2 receivers are to the left, 3 to the right, leaving Gartman alone in the backfield. Throw that out for Cullen on the screen pass. Cullen advances it up to about the 45, maybe the 46-yard line, about 3 yards shy of the first down.
5-yard line, 2nd down, 3.
Just this Yellow Jacket defense, this Delta Swarm is on their heels. Like everything that Coach Riley's dialing up is working positively.
2nd and 3 for the View. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Again, it's an empty backfield for Drew Bob Gartman. He's got time, fires across the middle, finds Cullen for the first down. He's into Wynne territory before he's tackled at the 43.
Knocked down at the
running that 2-minute offense.
And looking very sweet as well.
Yes. It just seems like Drew he just knows the right read. And that's something that I don't think you can teach.
It's instinct. I agree.
He just knows how to play the game.
Trips right, Twins left. Gartman again alone in the backfield. First down. Sets up. Flushed. Rolls right. Now he'll fire on the run. And that ball will be incomplete.
Yeah, and that's a good choice there. Saves clock and 1st and 10. Now you go 2nd and 10 and have a couple substitutions here.
So it's 2nd and 10 with $1:58 to play in the first half. Valley View up 17-0. Ball will be spotted at the Wynne 43. Trips right, 1 receiver to the left. Feliz is in the backfield on Gartman's left hip. Now he'll motion out. Drew's going to keep it and gets about 2 yards. That'll be it.
Drew Gartman on the
ran a little option play there and
3rd down, 7.
Kind of keep all the way. Either way, Feliz wasn't going to gain any more than what Drew got on that play. Big 3rd down here. Both
gain
teams.
Of 3. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 7 for the Blazers. 3 receivers to the right. Laird Cullen is lonesome left. Feliz is the running back on Gartman's left hip. Throw that out. Right side for Trip Dale. Dale on the screen pass. Has the first down. Slips a tackle and finally steps out of bounds down at about the 27-yard line.
Really good play there by Trip Dale. He could have tried to turn it back upfield, but then he wouldn't have got out of bounds. That saves clock and another nice gain. big first down for the Blazers.
They'll spot it at the 29 with 1:20 to play in the half. Valley View has another first down. 2 receivers to the left, Cullen on the outside, 2 to the right. Gartman throws that out right side. I believe it's Jones. Jones slips a tackle, races down the sideline, and steps out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, it looks like. It'll be first and goal for the View.
That sideline again.
I'm telling you, man.
we were joking in an Arkansas State game, and he said he needs to start wearing white shoes, and I believe that's exactly what he's doing. He's going to the white shoes.
So it's first and goal from the 7 on the right hash. 1:13 to play in the half. 2 receivers to the right. Cullen is wide left. This is a give to Felice. Felice finds a hole to dart through and powers his way down to about the 3, maybe the 2-yard line.
Yeah, good strong run there by Anthony Felice. Now you want to slow down just a little bit if you're the Blazers to finish this half off.
Yeah.
1 yard line.
Inside a minute to play now.
Goal.
First and goal from the 1. Jones goes wide right. Cullen is split wide left. We have is there a flag down?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody got set. Equipment, perhaps?
Good ball. Encroachment on the defense.
Oh.
So Wynne guilty of encroachment. That'll move it forward about 6 inches, if that. It'll remain second and goal for Valley View.
Ball's placed inside the 1 yard line. Second down. Goal.
49 seconds left. Gartman takes the snap, gives that to Felice. That's a Valley View touchdown. Anthony Felice banks it in from 1 yard out, and the Blazers tack on their 4th score of the first half. This one coming with 43 seconds remaining in the second quarter. That was an impressive drive, 75 yards in about 2 minutes.
And that's exactly what Coach Toddy did not want to happen. If you're on the Wynne sideline, I mean, you are behind the 8 ball now with the offense that they run.
Brody Dix for the PAT. Kick is up, and it is good. 43 seconds remaining in the half. Valley View's lead is 24-0. We'll return in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it. Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
Back at Central Dealership Stadium, where Valley View goes to work with its quick strike, covering 75 yards in 9 plays. Covered those 75 yards in about 2 minutes, and still left 43 seconds left on the board, which is where we are right now here in the second period. The Blazers have a 24-0 lead. That drive capped off by Anthony Felice's 1-yard touchdown run. And we now await the Brody Dix kickoff. He'll drive it deep. It'll be fielded and fumbled in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Yeah.
3 straight touchbacks now for Brody Dix.
Kickoff rolls into the end zone for a touchback. Ball in place at the 20-yard line. First down, Wynne.
So Wynne will get it back with 80 yards to cover, 43 seconds to get it done.
Yeah, and I don't know. They're going to, they don't want to, but they're going to have to throw the football some a little bit, moving forward. I don't know that they will right here. They may be, just trying to play it safe to get to the locker room and make some adjustments.
Get out of the first half without any more damage done.
Looks like that's what, maybe not on the first play, but I don't think that they're trying to have a big break.
McDowell will motion out to the left. They'll throw it to him and just missed him. That ball was a little beyond his reach. It's incomplete.
McDowell falls incomplete, brings up second down, 10.
So that stops the clock with 40 seconds off the incomplete pass. Ball at the 20-yard line. Wynne facing 2nd and 10 from there with 40 ticks of the clock remaining in the half. Valley View leading 24-0. Corbin O'Hara splits wide to the right for Wynne. He'll pitch it out to the motion man coming near side, and the Blazers gobble him up after about a 4-yard gain for Christian Wynne.
Yeah, I believe that's Wren's first carry of the night. He was met rudely.
Jade Taylor limping just a little bit there as he got up from that tackle for Valley View. He'll stay in the game for now, and there are 18 seconds left. Wynne may not snap it again. You know, they're going to come out of the huddle and make their way to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they will try to get off one more snap. And now we have whistles.
Call timeout.
And did Wynne take the timeout?
Yeah, Wynne took that timeout.
So it is a Yellow Jacket timeout, stopping the clock with 7 seconds left in the half. Valley View up 24-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
7 seconds remaining in the first half as we welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers along with Coach Jason Smith under the headsets. Wynne facing a 3rd and 5 out of the timeout. Got a motion man to the left. They'll pitch it out to him. He slips the first tackle, but then succumbs to the numbers, and that will end the half as he got back to the line of scrimmage. And 2 quarters are in the books. Valley View in control of this one at the break. The Blazers lead it 24-0. We will pause for a 3-minute timeout. We will come back with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
Well, it was all Valley View in the first half of this highly anticipated showdown as we welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium and welcome you into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report for Blazer football. Halftime presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at CavanaughCars.com. Coach, the Blazers scored every time they had the ball in the first half.
Yeah, they did. And, it's just – at this point, it's surgical. The offense is just – they seem like that they have every defense that they go up against on their heels. And then on the flip side of the ball, that defense, which is, I would say, probably the surprise of maybe the state, in that just they don't let you score. They always seem to be in the right spots at the right time. And Coach Wilbanks' crew, once again, pitching another shutout.
Recapping first half scoring, Valley View got on the board first at the 7:49 mark of the opening frame on a 37-yard run by senior quarterback Drew Gartman. Brody Dix kicked the extra point. The drive covered 63 yards in 7 plays to put the View up 7-0. They would score again with 2:19 to play in the first quarter. Took over on a short field after an unsuccessful fake punt attempt by the Yellow Jackets. So Brody Dix kicked a 32-yard field goal to finish off a 7-play, 22-yard scoring drive for the Blazers. They led 10-0 at the end of the first period. Got 2 more scores in the second quarter. Both of those were touchdowns. The first one coming with 5:29 to play in the second frame on a 20-yard run by sophomore running back Carter Wallace. That drive covered 62 yards in 11 plays, put the View up 17-0, and then they would score again with 43 seconds left in the half on a 1-yard run by Anthony Feliz. That was a 9-play, 75-yard drive that set our current score at 24-0 with Valley View out in front. We'll step aside for 3 minutes, come back and continue along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime, trying to get you caught up on some other scores around the conference and Northeast Arkansas when we return after this on the EAB Sports Network.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself, shaped into a force that others can't imagine? We are part of something bigger, a force that never quits. You can transform your life. Check us out at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Attention athletes and coaches, if you or your players have suffered a concussion or other sports-related injury, hyperbaric oxygen treatments have shown to improve incredible results for athletes in all sports. Arkansas Progressive Medicine now offers the hyperbaric oxygen treatment at their office in Jonesboro. Call Arkansas Progressive Medicine to find out more about this groundbreaking treatment. 520-6007. Arkansas Progressive Medicine on Matthews on the Medical Mile, 520-6007.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the walk. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000-square-foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Get a great deal on making the most of every property with Kubota commercial landscape equipment. From mowers to track loaders to utility vehicles, First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn has a lineup built to uphold your reputation. Right now, bring home the Kubota Z700 mower for 0 down and 0% APR for up to 48 months. Stop by First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn to see what equipment is right for you. Now through September 30th, First Choice Farm and Lawn, 9586 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn. Visit us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Welcome back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers along with Coach Jason Smith in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. It was all Valley View in the first half as we continue along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report. The Blazers are up 24-0 here at the break. Coach, we got 3 other games going on across the 5A East Conference tonight. Nettleton at home against Pierre Gould, and I believe you have an update on that game.
Yeah, it's I guess a lot of offensive fireworks going on. Nettleton's up 28-16 over the Rams very late in the second quarter, probably halftime right now. Also have at half, Brooklyn is up 14-7 on Tech. That's at Tech. That's their homecoming. And then Harding Academy is up 14-7 on Batesville. That's in the mid-second quarter.
A little bit surprised by that score, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and it may be a little bit of a hangover there with Harding Academy, from last week. I don't know how far along it was, but I do have that Catholic's up 6-0 on Jonesboro. And then Pocahontas 8-0 on Cave City, Gosnell 6-0 on Truman, Walnut Ridge 10-0 on Piggott, and I figure that those are very early scores.
Elsewhere across northeast Arkansas tonight, outside of the 5A East, Westside is at home tonight against Southside. I believe that is a homecoming game for the Warriors. You said Gosnell was up on Truman?
Yeah, 6-0, but I believe that's very early.
Yeah. Blytheville is at Highland tonight, making the trek from the Delta to the Ozark foothills. Walnut Ridge, as we mentioned, at home against Piggott. Newport is at Osceola. You haven't seen the score on that one, have you?
I have not. I checked, and that one was not up anywhere.
Okay. Hoxie is at Rivercrest tonight. Harrisburg at home tonight against Manila. Mark Tree is at Desark for a big game in the 2A3. Cross County is at EPC for another big game in that conference. Earl visiting Mariana this evening. In 8-man football, it's Rector at home tonight against Guy Perkins. And Cedar Ridge is entertaining Southside B Branch this evening. Here it's 24-0. Valley View out in front of Wynne in this 5A East battle. We will pause for 3 minutes and have more of our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked pediatric diabetes and endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glenn St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glenn St. and God bless our troops.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Randy Myers and Jason Smith under the headsets in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium and our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report as Valley View leads Wynne 24-0 at the break. Coach, we are halfway through football season at this point, and we are also less than a month away from the start of basketball season.
We really are. It's coming up quick. It's always an exciting time of the year when volleyball is kind of winding down a little bit. They've got about 3 weeks left of their regular season, but we're going to be inside a gym, and soon as November rolls around, that second week in November, just about everybody's going to get started.
What's your perspective on the 5A East girls race this year from your position as the girls head coach at Greene County Tech? And I know you're sitting in pretty good shape just from the outside looking in. You got several starters back from a team that advanced to the Final Four of the 5A state tournament last year, and you got a lot of good players coming back from that bunch.
We do, and actually from the state tournament itself, we've got everybody back. Of course, really, 4 starters return, and we really like where we're at. The young kids and newcomers coming along. But I will say that I believe that we were living right a little bit last year. We won maybe a few games we might not should have, and just really had a magical year. But the league's going to be tough as always. I know you're familiar with the Lady Blazers, and they're going to be right there in the thick of things with with the kids they got coming back and being healthy. Marion has just about everybody back and got a nice move in, and then West Memphis has. Coach Taylor's 2 daughters are still there, and so I'd like to believe that those teams, along with Nettleton, and Batesville, both good enough to make a state tournament push, themselves.
Valley View's the Lady Blazers struggled with scoring last year. They just did not seem to have a lot of firepower. They battled injury bugs throughout the season. That was one reason that hurt them, hurt their ability to put points on the board a lot of times. This year they've got seemingly, to the best of my knowledge, everybody back healthy. Plus, they get a transfer from Jonesboro on Alana Orsby, who is one of the most highly recruited players in the state. From your perspective, will she be able to provide Valley View with some firepower that maybe didn't necessarily have last year?
Oh, goodness, yes, because one thing about Alana Orsby is that she can put the ball in the basket. She's a dynamic scorer from all 3 levels. And you put her with Fagan. You got a healthy Seaman coming back who, just missed key time, and she's a really, really good player. And then not to mention with Annika Wilbanks inside, who may have been the most improved player in the league last year. So, yeah, I think that they're still going to be gritty defensively, which they were all year last year. And then now with with those guards, and that's not to mention Ruby Reynolds, who's a really good shooter on the outside. They're gonna be a really, really tough out for just about everybody on their schedule this year. I really believe that.
The Lady Blazers will open the season on November 14th in the Wynne tournament. Their opening opponent will be Mountain Home. So again, that is set for Thursday the 14th at 6:30. We will have radio coverage of that game on News Talk 102.1. The boys will open the season 2 days later on the 16th of November. That'll take place in the NEA Tip-Off Classic, which Nettleton will host. Their first opponent of the season. That's a one-day only event. So Valley View will take on Riverside, the same team they opened with last year, except last year it was at Riverside. This year they get the Rebels on a neutral court. Again, that's set for Saturday the 16th. It'll be an afternoon tip at 3, and we'll have that one on KBTM as well. The Blazers will also participate early in the season once again in the Empower Classic out at Brooklyn. That is a 3-day event that starts on Thursday and continues through Saturday, November 21st through the 24th. Valley View will open against Farmington on Thursday the 21st. That one will tip at 7. On the following Friday, they'll get a rematch with Rogers Heritage, a team they upset last year, and that'll be a Friday afternoon game at 4 o'clock. Then they'll come back on Saturday evening at 6 o'clock and play Izard County in the Empower tournament. So Valley View's girls will open in the Wynne tournament on the 14th. Again, Mountain Home will be their first round opponent. In the second night of that event, they will play McGee. And then they will play, I believe that's actually just a Thursday and Friday event for the girls. So there's a few of the games to look ahead to start the season for both the Blazers and the Lady Blazers. We have time for a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back and wrap up our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Tired of shelling out money for constant repairs to your HVAC system? It may be time to replace. We know that's a big investment, but with financing from Moore, it can cost less than a daily cup of coffee. Plus, no payments till 2025. Get ready for winter and call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now.
Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
Halftime is winding down here at Central Dealership Stadium as we welcome you back into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report. Valley View ahead of Wynne, 24-0. Yellow Jackets making their way back out over on that far sideline. And, Coach, you had another thought or two regarding, as we continue along with our basketball conversation that we were discussing in the last segment.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to mention. Just the strength of Coach Campbell, Lane Campbell's schedule early on is going to test them. And you know, I think that they'll win a couple of those ball games, but it's only going to make them better because I think that this Valley View boys team has a chance, you know, to go back to the state tournament for sure, but be a very serious contender for the crown. And also too, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Lady Blazer Aubrey Butler. She
didn't get to see her last year.
No, and that's the thing.
And it kept her out all year.
It's 100%, you know, my fault. But she hurt herself in volleyball last year, and coming out of junior high, she was the kid that we were very, very nervous about across the league because she's such a spark plug. But she's back. She's a cog in that Valley View machine, that volleyball machine, and they had a huge win last night, by the way, over straight sets over Marion.
Congratulations to those ladies, by the way, as well. I think that wrapped up the conference championship.
Well, I tell you, it's as long as they don't slip up, they've got a really good, they got a clear path. I'll say that, okay. But no.
Let's say they took a big step toward a conference championship.
They did. But Audrey Butler, I think that this year for the Lady Blazers, she's going to be that spark plug because don't let her size fool you. She's tough as nails, and you know, and she can score it. And you know, I really think that they are a team that you know has as good a shot as anybody to win a conference championship.
I remember, you know, before she got hurt in volleyball. They were expecting big things from her on the basketball court.
Yeah, she was going to be their starting point guard.
Yeah.
You know, and that kind of thrust Fagan into that role, and Fagan's a scorer. And you know, and I know that Coach Ellis, she designs a lot of what she does around her point guard, so that really wasn't too big of a deal for Fagan to move into that role. But that's just going to make them more dynamic. They're going to be able to score it this year, and you know, as long as that defense keeps getting better, then they're going to be as good as anybody.
Valley View will get the ball to begin the second half. So as if things weren't going bad enough for Wynne, they've got to deal with giving the ball right back to Valley View to begin the third quarter right after Valley View finished off the first half with a 9-play, 75-yard scoring drive. The Yellow Jackets making their way back to the sideline after a little warm-up down in the end zone. Valley View is on the field and ready to get this second half underway.
Yeah, Valley View, they're chomping at the bit. They're out there and ready. Wynne was still doing their stretches, and Valley View had already lined up to receive this kick.
Andrew Jones is set up deep for the Blazer return, standing between the hashes at the moment, conversing with one of the officials at about the 7-yard line. Wynne yet to come off the sideline, and now they make their way onto the field.
I tell you, I didn't look at. I guess I was being lazy. I didn't look at when Wynne and Harding Academy are going to play, but that is going to set up to be a huge football game, just for the state, because you know, Parkview looms, and if Valley View continues the rate that they're going, they're going to be meeting a Parkview in the you know, on their side of the bracket at least, where the second-place team in this league is going to be opposite them.
And the winner of the East has home serve throughout the playoffs all the way until the championship game. Here's the kickoff over the right side. I believe that's King on the return, and he'll take it out over the 40-yard line.
Seeing a little juice from Parker King tonight. He's lowering that shoulder and laying some legs. Good to see that from the junior.
So the Blazers will have good field position to start the second half, starting from their own 44-yard line on the right hash. Drew Bob Gartman leads his offense back out onto the field. Laird Cullen will line up wide to the near side. 2 receivers to the right. Actually, it's 2 to each side now. Twin receivers left and right. Gartman out of the gun with Feliz on his hip. He's got King in motion. Gets it on the jet sweep, coming to the near side. He's at the 50-yard line and gets bumped out right there.
Parker King. Yeah, Parker King, just a jet sweep, little touch pass, which I guess counts for his passing stats. Isn't that right? Isn't that how that works?
Technically, did he flip it to him or did he hand it to him? If it's a flip,
I think
it's statted as a pass.
I think it's a flip, but anyway, nonetheless.
I consider that a rushing play myself. But
that's how those college quarterbacks get all those crazy video game numbers.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's Cullen on the left side. This is a give to Feliz. Feliz slips a tackle, finds a little hole to dart through. He's got a first down all the way up to about the 44-yard line of the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, good to see that from Anthony Feliz. I think we're going to see a heavy dose of number 11 here in the second half, and he needs it. He needs to get some carries, get loose, get banged up a little bit, or just get that sweat going, because he is going to be heavily relied on this last half of the season.
Had 10 carries for 36 yards last week at Harding Academy. Here's a right side screen pass to Parker King. King slips a tackle and then gets leveled at about the 39-yard line. Picks up about 5 or 6. It'll set up second down for Valley View.
Yeah, and I believe that this right here, just seeing, even if he doesn't have the ball in his hands, this is Parker King's best game of the 24 season. He's very active out there, and just another weapon for the Blazers.
It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 38 of Wynne on the right hash. We are 1 minute deep into the second half. Trips to the left. I think that's Jones off to the right. Cullen is the outside man on this near side. Gartman keeps it. Breaks to the outside. He has the first down, and he's run out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Another first down for Valley View.
Yeah, got a late flag, too, and it looks like it's going to be a personal foul on Wynne, kind of away from the ball there. But, hey, we'll see what the referees give us.
Hold it on the offense. Actually, it's against Valley View, a holding infraction, so that'll be marked off from the spot of the foul.
Very late flag on that play.
And
so that's going to take the first down away.
Yep.
After the penalty, the ball will be placed at the 43-yard line.
So it's now 2nd and 9 for Valley View from the 43. 10:42 to play in the third. 2 receivers to the right and left. Gartman out of the gun, drops straight back. Got time. Throws the deep ball across the middle, looking for Jones, and he had it knocked away at the last moment. Great job there by the Wynne defensive back to knock it away.
Yeah, and a beautiful, beautiful ball there by Drew Gartman. I mean, he laid it there perfectly, but an even better play by the Wynne secondary. They had 2 guys there, and one of them got a hand on it at the very last moment.
So it sets up 3rd and 9 for the View. Again, the ball remains on the right hash at the Yellow Jacket 43-yard line. 10:33 to play in the third. Valley View up 24-0. Trip sets to the left. 1 receiver to the right. That's Andrew Jones. Gartman out of the gun. Drops straight back again. Looking for Jones on that far sideline. Battles for it, and he hung on to the ball. It's a catch. First down, Valley View at the 13-yard line.
Andrew Jones is a football player. He was upset with himself on that last play. He felt like he should have went up and got that ball, even though it was deflected. And, I mean, just a player making plays right there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
First down from the 13-yard line. Ball on the right hash. Cullen is split wide left. Jones to the right. This is a give to Feliz. Feliz running left. Powers his way inside the 10 before he's turned back at the 9.
Anthony Feliz on the carry. Brought down at the 9-yard line.
One thing about Anthony tonight is there's no doubt you're going to be able to pick out when he makes a carry or makes a play with those socks.
Yeah, got his hot pink socks on. 2nd and 7 for the View from the 9-yard line. Andrew Jones wide right, Laird Cullen to the left. Gartman out of the gun. Keeps it rolling near side and gets back to the line of scrimmage +1 maybe. That'll be about it.
Gain of 1 on the play.
And they've run that near side option a couple times, and Wynne has done a really good job of taking away the pitch man, which leaves Drew with no option other than to keep it himself, and then those linebackers are flowing right that way to make a play.
And here come the Nasty Boys as the Blazers send in the jumbo package. Carter Wallace will be your power set running back. Drew will line up under center on 3rd down. 3rd and 6 to give to Wallace. Wallace looking for some blocking and gets about 2 yards over the left side. That'll be it before Wynne shuts it down.
Yeah.
Did Drew keep that?
No, that was
Carter Wallace.
That was Wallace on that carry. It was a little trap play, and Wynne did a nice job of defending it. I think we'll leave the offense out there on the field. Here at this fourth and
4.
Yeah, 4th and 4.
Ball at the 7-yard line. Wallace remains in as the running back. Gartman's in the gun. Looks to the sideline. 12 seconds left on the snap clock. There looks to be some confusion right now, unless this is a ruse.
I wonder if we're going to call timeout here at the very end.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And they do. So the clock will pause with 8:08 to play in the 3rd period. Valley View facing a 4th and 4 from the 7. Let's just hold it here for now rather than risk missing a potential scoring play. Again, it's 4th and 4. Ball is at the 7-yard line. The Blazers need to get to the 3 to move the chains. There's 8 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Valley View out in front, 24-0 here against Wynne. The Blazers trying to get their 3rd straight victory against the Yellow Jackets, and also their 10th consecutive conference win dating back to last season.
Yeah, Valley View has just emerged as the favorite. Just the pillar in the conference, just consistency over the last few years.
Ready to go with the play. Calling a split to the left. 4 receivers clustered to the right. Gartman in the gun. Feliz motions near side. Gartman shows it to him. He's back to throw on play action. Fires to Feliz, who was open, but the pass was over his head as Anthony kind of stumbled falling as well. He might have had a chance to grab that, but he kind of lost his footing, and Wynne will get the take over on downs starting at their own 7-yard line.
Just a beautiful play call there, though, and it was executed. Turf Monster got Anthony a little bit, but that's something that'll be there for Valley View again. Once again, out of that bunch set, there's just so many things that they can do out of that. But it's something else that another team has to prepare for Valley View.
Had Feliz kept his feet, he probably would have scored because he was wide open.
Yep.
Here come the Yellow Jackets facing 1st down at their own 7-yard line. I'll give that off to the first man through, and that's a gain of about 2 yards up to about the 9.
Braden Smith on the carry. Gain of
Smith with the tote that time for Wynne. 2nd and 8 from the 9. 7:43 to play in the 3rd. Valley View in front, 24-0.
Jay Taylor on the stop for the Blazers.
Yeah, Jay Taylor came and cleaned that up. 73, Randy. Do you have a 73 on your roster?
Yes, that is Everett Thomas, I believe.
All right, Everett has done a really nice job in that interior all night long.
Senior nose tackle. Late pitch out to McDowell, and McDowell gets caught on the edge, and that'll be a loss of at least 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, Daniel Richardson right there. He was ready for that play, that pitch. Valley View, other than the very first time they ran it, those pitches have been really for nothing for Wynne tonight.
It's a loss of about 2. It sets up 3rd and 9 from the 8. .651 remaining in the period. Holbrook under center. Back to throw. He's got time. Looking for the deep ball across the middle. He overthrew his intended target, and actually Daniel Richardson had a better shot at snagging that one than did Anthony Smith.
Yeah, just the inability for Wynne. They're just one-dimensional right now, and that puts them, that punter's going to be in the end zone with his heels on the end line.
Yep. R.J. Estrich will set up for the Blazer return. He'll be standing just inside the left hash at the 45-yard line. 6:37 remaining in the period. Wynne facing 4th and 9 from their own 8-yard line. McConnell to punt. Gets it away. It'll be a short kick. There will be no return. And the Yellow Jackets will down it at the 39-yard line. So the Blazers going to get it back in very good field position, starting at the Wynne 39. Glad you're with us tonight for Blazer football here on the EAB Sports Network. We remind you, hope you'll stay with us in our America's Navy post-game show. We're going to try to get a post-game visit with Coach Sean Cockrell, and we'll also name our JOSM player of the game. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. The backfield is empty, save for Drew Gartman. He throws that out right side to Jones on the screen pass, and Andrew slips the first tackle, advances it up to about the 36, maybe the 35-yard line.
Yeah, another catch there by Andrew, and that's got to be 6 or 7 receptions he's had tonight.
Yeah, for sure. So gain of 3 brings up second and 7 from the 36. 6:05 to play in the period. Anthony Feliz coming onto the field. He'll line up in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right and the left. And it's a handoff to Feliz. Feliz across the middle, gets it down to about the 33, possibly the 32-yard line.
Good strong run there by Anthony. Going to get to see, I think he got banged up just a little bit on that play.
Now Trent Dunham will check in to replace him
for the
sophomore running back. Well, Ragsdale is also on the field now for Valley View. He'll be one of 3 receivers lined up to the right. Laird Cullen is lonesome left on 3rd and 3 from the 32. Gartman in the backfield. Hands that off to Dunham. Dunham running right. Has the, well, he got caught just shy of the line to gain, it looks like.
He did, and he got flipped. But good strong run there by the sophomore who is just, I mean, he is quick as a cat. He's not very big, but he is a very quick and fast football player.
So it'll be 4th and 1 for the View from the 30-yard line. Ball is just inside the right hash. 2 receivers to each side. Gartman looks to the sideline. Possibly a change of plays. Throws that out left side for Ragsdale. Ragsdale has the first down, I do believe. He's down to about the 28-yard line. That should move the chains for Valley View.
Pass completed to Noah.
You know, what we're seeing is that this is Drew Gartman's offense. I mean, he is checked, I don't know, 5 or 6 times tonight. And, you know, that makes it really tough. He's recognizing what the defense is giving him, and he's exploiting them.
So it's a first down at the 28 for Valley View. 4:12 to play in the third. Blazers looking for their first score of the second half. They lead at 24-0. Gartman throws that out right side for King, and King unable to juke the tacklers and
Parker King on the reception.
Caught as soon as he caught the ball. It's probably going to be maybe a gain of a half yard.
On the play brings up 2nd down, 9.
Sets up a 2nd and 9 for the View. Ball at the 28-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Gartman in the gun. Feliz on his left hip. Wants to throw. Pump fakes. Now looking for Jones on the sideline. Or is that, yep. It is a catch, and it's a touchdown.
Is that Trip Dale?
Trip Dale makes, I believe, his first touchdown reception of the year.
Yeah, I believe that's right. And just they faked the ball in the flats.
Actually, it was Parker King on the catch.
Well, this is Parker King's best football game he's ever played. I'll go ahead and go on record as saying that. But they faked that pass over to Jones in the flat, which left Parker King wide open, made a nice play for the touchdown.
27 yards on the pass play from Gartman to King. And Brody Dix is on for another PAT kick out of the hold of Madden Tatum. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle. 3:28 to play in the third.
Extra point is good with the score. Valley View 31.
Valley View leads it 31-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But We also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. 3:28 to play third period. Valley View has extended its lead to 31-0 after the Blazers covered 39 yards in 6 plays. Drew Gartman hooks up with Parker King for a 27-yard touchdown pass. And the Blazers are 4 points away from getting the turbo clock turned on. Another Brody Dix kick will be fielded deep. This one will be taken at the 2-yard line. I believe that's McDowell on the carry. And actually Christian Wynne on the return. And he goes down at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, Zion Simpson and Luke Herringer right there just absolutely pummeled that ball carrier.
Nettleton has extended its lead against Paragould. The Raiders are up 42-16 in the third quarter across town at Raider Field.
20-yard line, first down, Wynne.
So Wynne will start at the 20. Down 5 scores. Again, 3:15 remaining in the period. Here come the Yellow Jackets with double tights. And that is a running play that will go nowhere. Give them 1 yard.
Yeah, this Blazer defense just all night long have answered every challenge that Wynne's thrown at them, and just made it really, really tough for the Wynne offense to get on track.
Rylan McNamee making that tackle for the Blazer defense. That's another young man on this team that's probably going to get an opportunity to play at the next level.
Yeah, and we don't say Rylan's name.
I think he was on a visit to Southern Illinois last weekend.
Yeah, we don't say his name enough. He's just a quiet leader on this defense who does his job.
McDowell goes wide left for Wynne as the receiver to the left side. Holbrook is back to throw, gets rid of it on the run to the running back out of the backfield, but there's not much there after he got out in the flat. The Blazers sealed off that edge pretty nicely. Short gain of about 2 yards at the most.
Yeah.
Smith on the reception for Wynne. It'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Delta Swarm.
It's their first completion of the night, and you got to figure that they'll have to look to pass again right here.
Down and 6.
2:08 remaining in the period. Valley View up 31-0. O'Hara split wide right for Wynne. Motion man in the backfield. Holbrook is back to throw. Finds McDowell. McDowell makes the catch and has a first down up to about the 41-yard line. That's been maybe the biggest play of the Wynne offense so far tonight, Coach.
Yeah, and it was a nice ball by Holbrook right there. You know, he rolled out and got his feet set and made a strike, and now it looks like the receiver's actually
McDowell
down.
is slow to get up.
Yeah.
So we'll have an injury timeout. We'll pause with 1:45 to play in the third quarter. Valley View leads Wynne 31-0. We will return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
.143 remaining third quarter as we welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Wynne has a first down at the 41-yard line. We'll send Corbin O'Hara wide left. Holbrook will hand that off, and the Blazers meet the running back and throw him back into the backfield.
On the carry.
Actually going to give him forward progress of about 2 yards there.
That's very generous forward progress there. Good play there by Peyton Thomason.
Ball will be spotted at the 42-yard line. Sets up second and about 8.5 for Wynne. with 1 minute remaining in the third. Valley View leading 31-0. Grant O'Gwen motions left for Wynne as the H-back. Holbrook keeps it on the read option, advances it up to about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, good run there by Holbrook. And going back again to where they're just banged up a little bit, and they don't have the depth that Valley View has, obviously. These kids from Wynne, they've for the 25 years I've been watching Wynne football, they have zero quit in them. There's no doubt.
Yeah, amen to that. I can testify to that myself. It's a 3rd and 1 for Wynne from the 49-yard line on the right hash. O'Gwen is the H-back to the left. Holbrook sets his offense, goes under center. Turns and gives that off to the second man through for a short gain that should pick up the first down for Braylon Smith.
Do have an update from Greene County Tech. Brooklyn has extended that lead to 21-7 late in the third quarter.
Okay. Bearcats trying to get their first conference win of the season. That's going to be a penalty against Wynne on that play. They hit him with an illegal formation infraction. And so wipe out what would have been a first down, move the ball back to the Yellow Jacket 44, and that was the last play of the third quarter. So we have 3 in the books here at the Ships. Valley View leads it 31-0 as we head into the final frame. We will be back. Well, wait a minute. Are they going to put... Yeah, I think that was the end of the quarter. So, thought for a second they were going to put time.
They're going to bring them back because the penalty can't end the quarter.
Okay, you're right. So let's just hold it here. So I guess they'll just play it out with no time on the clock and let Wynne snap it one more time.
That's kind of an unusual call because I personally didn't see where anybody from Wynne was out of kilter, out of whack.
I didn't either.
Maybe they didn't have enough guys on the line of scrimmage.
So Wynne now facing 3rd and 8 from the 44. Barring another flag, this will be the last play of the third quarter. Holbrook under center. Got a motion man to the far side. He's rolling near side on the bootleg and just missed his target, which was Braden Smith, but couldn't connect, and that will end the period. So 3 in the books. Valley View leads Wynne 31-0 as we head into the final frame. We'll return with Blazer football in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
We are set to begin the fourth period as we welcome you back to the Valley View campus here in Southwest Jonesboro. It's been all Blazers so far in this highly anticipated showdown with the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Valley View out in front 31-0 as we begin this final frame. And Wynne's set to punt. R.J. Estrich will come onto the field for the Valley View return. He'll be standing at about his own 22-yard line on the left hash. McConnell is in punt formation for the Yellow Jackets. They'll send 2 receivers out to the left. You got to figure, if you're Wynne, what do you got to lose if you fake this punt?
It's true.
They will kick it. And RJ will back away from it. There will be no return. The Jackets will down it at about the 23-yard line.
RJ is so frustrated tonight. He wants to return one so bad. And it seems like every punt has had a backward spin on it when it lands.
So the Blazers will start at the 23, and now the question remains, does the first team offense come back out onto the field?
It looks like we got a bunch of 2s out there right now, Randy. And you get to this point in the year, you'd like to get the clock going, but at the same time, health is very important. And we know that Coach Cockrell respects Wynne like no other, and so I think that we've got 2s on both sides of the ball here.
Levi Manning will take snaps for Valley View. He's going to hand that off, I believe, to Dunham, and Dunham advances it up to about the 26-yard line. Pickup of about 3.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Actually got 5. Got more than I thought. So that brings up a 2nd and 5 from the 28-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Manning takes the snap. And Dunham again on the carry, I believe.
On the carry, brought down at the 30-yard line, brings up 3rd
Gets it up to about the 30. It brings up 3rd and 3 for the View.
Yeah, both teams here using their bench. Wynne has quite a few of their starters still in on defense, but there's some extra guys out there as well.
Kamarion Davis lined up wide right. Noah Ragsdale is in the slot to the right side. And you have 2 receivers off to the left as well, as Manning looks to the sideline for instruction. Gets the snap. He's back to throw. He's got time. He's looking for Davis. That ball is tipped and incomplete. Well played in the secondary there by Kendall Reed for Wynne.
Really nice play there by Reed, but gosh, what I noticed right there was what a ball that was thrown there. I tell you what, Valley View has quite a few quarterbacks who can make a play, but Levi Manning right there, that was a dart.
Yep, that was a pretty ball. So Ryan Mitchell is on for the first Valley View punt of the night. Ryan's averaging about 38 yards per kick. Wynne's return men set up on each hash at about the 40-yard line. Kick is away. He booms a nice one away. That's going to go over their head. It'll take a blazer roll and bounce, and that's going to be one of his best punts of the year. That's all the way down almost to the 10-yard line.
I think he heard you say 38 average. He wanted over 40 by the end of the night.
He may have it if he keeps kicking them like that. That's going to be all the way down to about the 12-yard line. So Wynne will get it back there with 10:23 to play in the game. Valley View leading 31-0. Yeah, he got under that thing.
He did. Again, just a beautiful night of football here, though. It's just absolutely perfect.
The 11 will be the line of scrimmage for Wynne. They'll start from the right hash. Send one receiver out to the right. And I believe that's Holbrook still in at quarterback for Wynne. One man will motion into the backfield. They'll give it off to the first man through, punch it up to about the 17 or the 18-yard line on the carry by Noah Stewart.
Ryland McNamee on the stop, gain of 5 on the play, brings up 2nd down 5.
2nd and about 4 here for Wynne as we hit the 10-minute mark of the 4th period. Blazers will make the trek across town to Brooklyn next week to test the Bearcats. Holbrook under center. Handoff is blown up in the backfield. Valley View's defense all over it. That'll be a negative play for Wynne.
Yeah, I just can't say enough about this defense tonight and really all season. I don't know what the number is exactly, but they have not allowed very many touchdowns through almost 6 games now.
Yeah. Wynne gets another generous spot. They're going to put that as no gain. It'll remain at the 17-yard line, and it's 3rd and 4 for Wynne with 9:12 to play in the game. Valley View up 31-0.
Got big Ethan Thomas coming in there to play a little D-line for the Blazers. He joins Lamar Morgan.
Holbrook under center. Back to throw, being pursued. He's in trouble and sacked. Back at about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, there goes Wooten again. He was back there, and I can't tell who the other young man was.
Tyler Holbrook sacked.
That'll bring up a 4th and 14 for the Jackets. And once again, R.J. Estrich on to return the punt for the Blazers.
Yeah, it was Ryland McNamee again. So, we mentioned his name, and now he's had about 3 tackles since.
Maybe R.J. will get the bounce he's been looking for on this punt.
If he does, Wynne better look out.
Yeah. He'll be standing at his own 44-yard line on the Wynne 44 on the left hash. Here's the kick. He's going to feel that one in the air. Gets away from him. Now he's going to have to retrieve it. Gets away from the first tackle. Now breaks to the near side. He's still on his feet looking for some blocking. Reverses field, and Wynne covers it well. He ran a lot of back and forth, but it was east-west instead of north-south.
Yep. Yeah, he ran about 30 yards right there, covering about 10 yards.
If that.
R.J. Eskridge on the return.
Like the effort.
Yep.
Not questioning that at all. So Valley View will have the ball at the 42-yard line.
First down, Blazers.
And is that Tatum or Manning in at quarterback now?
I
believe that's Tatum.
Yeah.
So handoff to Dunham on the jet sweep to the near side. And he is inside the 35 down to about the 33-yard line.
On the carry, brought down at the 31-yard line. That's good for a Blazer.
So Madden Tatum, the junior quarterback, is in taking snaps now for the Blazer offense. And that was a first down.
Yeah, really nice run there by Dunham. And you can see his talent. He's going to be, heavily relied on in the future, and I think he's going to be a good back for the Blazers.
Kamarion Davis, lonesome right for Valley View. Handoff to Dunham again. Dunham slips the tackle over the left side, gets about
Trent Dunham on the
4,
carry.
close to 5 yards over the middle.
Brought down at the 26-yard line, brings up second.
It'll be
down,
2nd and 5 for Valley View with 7:10 to play in the game. The Blazers leading 31-0. Again, Kamarion Davis will be lonesome right for Valley View.
That Jackson Walker on the other side, along with
Brady Kreb out on the outside. Walker's in the slot. Tatum takes the snap, gives it to Dunham once again. Dunham powers his way down to about the 22-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short.
1-yard line. That's
good job there by.
Check that. It's a first down.
Good job by Leighton Holt. He's playing that H-back spot out there with this unit, and another sophomore doing a good job.
Ball at the 21-yard line of Wynne. 6.5 minutes remaining in the game. Valley View out in front, 31-0. Again, Kamarion Davis is lonesome right. Kreb and Walker wide left. That is another give to Dunham. Dunham slips his way inside the 20 down to about the 19, depending on the spot.
Line brings up second down 9.
It's a 1-yard gain. They get him to the 20. It'll bring up 2nd and 9 for Valley View. Again, Madden Tatum is your Valley View quarterback for this possession. He is the 3rd Blazer to take snaps tonight. Walker will come to the right side this time as the slot receiver. Kamarion Davis, the Nettleton transfer, is lined up wide right, and you got Kreb off to the left, lonesome left. Tatum back to throw and just misses his connection with Brady Kreb. That'll be incomplete. It's 3rd and 9.
Pass intended for Brady Kreb falls incomplete.
So now Levi Manning checks back in for this 3rd down play, and he will take the snap. 5.5 minutes left in the game. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Manning takes the snap. He's going to run with it across the middle, and he is close to first down yardage. We'll see if he got it or not. I think from the mark, it looks like he did. Move the chains for Valley View on the keeper by Levi Manning. Should be 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, showing that speed. Levi, he threw a good ball earlier, but what he does well is his legs. He's a very good athlete.
So Walker and Davis are wide right. Kreb remains lonesome left on 1st and goal from the 9 with 5:08 to play in the game. This is a handoff to Dunham. Dunham patiently follows his blockers, gets about 2, maybe 3, depending on the spot.
Dunham on the carry. Brought down at the 8-yard line, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 1 after the spot, brings up 2nd and goal from the 8 with 4:51 remaining. Noah Ragsdale will check in for Valley View from the sideline. Blazers make their way to the line of scrimmage. Rags and Kreb will go wide left. Walker is lonesome right. Man motioning to the near side. They'll give it to Ragsdale on the jet sweep, and he's caught after a gain of about a yard.
Yeah, Valley View is perfectly content of letting that clock run, taking their time, getting to the line of scrimmage, just bleeding this clock.
So it's 3rd and goal from the 7 as we hit the 4:05 mark of the 4th period. Walker and Ragsdale to the right. I believe that's Kreboff to the left. Ball gets away from Manning on the high snap. He's going to have to chase it down. He'll recover it back near the 30, and that'll take Valley View out of field goal range most likely.
By Levi Manning, ball's placed at the 30-yard line.
Probably so, but I would not mind right here to let Dix try one from this distance.
Yeah, I mean, I see your point, because it would be a good experience for the special teams unit. It would be a 47-yard attempt if they decide to take that option. Right now, I'm not seeing any indication they're going to do that. So it's 4th and goal from the 30. 3:16 left in the game. I think Valley View probably going to let the clock wind down and take a timeout here.
Yep.
And that is exactly what they do. So we'll pause for 30 seconds. There are 3 minutes and 1 second left in the game. Valley View leads Wynne 31-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Brody Dix is going to line up for a 47-yard field goal out of the Valley View timeout. Out of the hold, Madden Tatum. Here's the snap, the place. The kick is on the way, and I think that's going to be just a little bit short. So a good attempt for Brody Dix, but comes up a tad shy, and Wynne will get the ball back with 2:53 to play in the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that if that would have been a 42-yarder, that would have been true. He was on line. It was from a hash, but he was on line. It was just a little bit short. But, that goes to show that if later on down the line you need a 35, 37-yarder, that Dix can hit that field goal.
Absolutely. So that will put the ball at the 20-yard line for Wynne. Yellow Jackets will get it back with 2:53 left in the game. Motion man in the backfield, hand that off to the first man through, and they'll advance it up to about the 24-yard line. Stewart on the carry for the Yellow Jackets. Picks up 5, it brings up 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing Silas Thomas and looks like Will Finley out there, for the Blazer defense. These young guys getting a lot of chance to play in a conference game.
Valley View trying to pitch its first shutout of the year. Holbrook under center. Drops back. Looking. Now he's flushed. He's going to tuck and run and gets caught at about the 29-yard line. Very close to the first down. He may have it.
On the keeper.
Looks like he'll be about a yard shy. It'll be 3rd and less than a yard needed for Wynne.
Tyler Carver combined on the stop, brings up 3rd down, 1.
Jacob Casano in on that tackle for Valley View. Minute 52 remaining in the game. Give that off over the right side. Should be enough to move the chains for Wynne on a gain of about 2 yards.
Noah Stewart on the carry.
Stewart on the carry.
33-yard line brings up 1st down, Wynne.
Clock stops to move the chains with a minute 36 left And now it's back on.
We got Ryan Mitchell out there playing some defense. Not only can he punt, he can play a little bit of linebacker.
Yeah, he's got a couple of TFLs so far this year.
Yeah, he pins those ears back and goes when he gets his opportunity.
First down for Wynne. Pitch it out to the motion man running right, and he gets it up to about the 40-yard line before he's tripped up.
Christian Wren on the carry.
That was Wren on the carry.
Brought down at the 40-yard line.
I know it's been a long night for Wynne, but I tell you what, I tip my hat to Christian Wren because he's played this game with turf toe, and he has gutted it out.
Yeah, and if you know what turf toe is, that it sounds like a mild injury, but goodness gracious, it hurts so bad. But no, these Wynne kids, these boys from Cross County, they're bred tough.
They sure are.
They're just a tough bunch of kids. Holbrook's hurt, Wren's hurt, and they're out here battling.
Timeout on the field. Who took this timeout? Did you see that?
I think Wynne took that.
So the Yellow Jackets will have it with a 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line with 1:02 remaining in the game when we resume play.
Actually, that might have been Coach Wilbank calling that to make sure he had the right 11 out there.
Peyton Thomason will line up as the rush in on the left side. The big 6'7", 240-pound senior. McDowell will motion near side for Wynne. Now he goes flanker left. And Holbrook being chased and caught, but I believe he got the first down out of about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Zion nearly had him for a sack right there. He was able to squirt away and get that first down.
Spotted at the 44. It's still enough to move the chains for Wynne with inside a minute to play. Clock at 51 seconds and ticking. Ball will be at the 43-yard line. First down for Wynne. Holbrook back to throw. Here comes pressure. Avoids the first wave, but not the second. Down he goes for a sack. Back at the 31-yard line. Who tracked him down?
The young man you just mentioned.
Peyton.
On the sack.
Yeah, Peyton Thomason. That's his second straight game in which he's picked up a quarterback sack.
32-yard line.
Hit Owen Miller for about a 12-yard loss last week at Harding Academy. And that was the last play of the game, it appears.
Yep.
So Valley View gets its 6th win of the year. The Blazers go to 6-0 as they win it 31-0. We'll step aside for a 3-minute timeout. Back with our America's Navy postgame show. We're also going to try to get a word with Coach Sean Cockrell. We'll also name our JOSM player of the game. All that coming your way in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance. Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's Mortgage Department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest.
My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention. Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it, Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium where the Valley View Blazers go to 3-0 in conference play, 6-0 overall as they knock off Wynne by a count of 31-0 tonight. We welcome you into our America's Navy postgame show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. We're joined right now by the victorious head coach of the Blazers, Coach Sean Cockrell. And, Coach, I was just sitting here thinking back during that commercial break that the last time Wynne was here, it was a Valley View victory, but it was a nerve-wracking night, kind of anticlimactic finish tonight.
Yeah, for sure. It was. I was in the hospital. And,
right.
I remember Bo Smith actually texted me and saying, it was my 50th win, and they had done something for me, and it was awesome. And wish I could have been here, but. Obviously really special for this team and, really big win for us tonight.
It's interesting. I thought your team came out really focused, and you'd mentioned to me earlier this morning that you hadn't really practiced well this week, but you certainly wouldn't know it from the way they played tonight.
Yeah, I didn't practice well. I didn't think we warmed up very well. It's kind of hard to tell with 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, but they obviously paid attention. We executed the game plan. To shut a team out like this. Our
First
defense
shutout of the season.
Yeah, our defense is playing really well, and we did really some good things offensively, throwing it to open up the run later on. But just proud of the way we played, and the special teams were great too.
Talk about some of the guys that you felt played well tonight. I mean, I know it's kind of that's a wide open question, so it's because so many guys did play well.
Yeah, what I really thought is I thought we really blocked well on the perimeter. I thought receivers really blocked for each other. Yeah. We threw a lot of short game stuff. Drew was making the right decisions. He was changing screens out there, and really felt like we blocked really well on the perimeter for each other. It was 4 and 5 and 7 yards. And then, defensively, I felt like we had a great game plan, and the kids executed. I think we were really tackling people well tonight. We were getting people on the ground early and often, and we weren't fooled by all the trickery and the misdirection. Yeah. Just doing a really good job of doing our job. And not giving up anything and keeping everybody in front.
Among your receivers, of course, another great game from Andrew Jones, but I thought Parker King maybe had one of his best games tonight. Got, I think, his first career touchdown this season.
Yeah, it was. I think it was too. I thought I heard somebody say that on the headset there, and proud for him because him and Trip Dale are those slot receivers that don't get as much as Laird and Andrew, and but they do a really good job of blocking and doing all the nasty stuff there, and he's a good weapon that we can use that can run. And Coach Matthews said, hey, we can probably do a pump here. And did, and it was a great throw by Drew.
So you get to enjoy this one for about 24 hours, and then I know you and your staff will immediately go to work on Brooklyn, who we will visit next week across town at Jordan Stadium.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier. I remember, when you play somebody like Brooklyn, you remember those losses. The one time we went over there and lost and got beat, and those are the things that come back. And I'm not sure how they did tonight, but I know that they're going to play us tough and want to beat us real bad. So we're going to have to come back, refocus. Just excited about being 6-0 and 3-0 in the conference.
Coach, congratulations on the victory, and we'll see you next week at Brooklyn.
Appreciate it, Randy.
That's Coach Sean Cockrell. We'll step aside for a 1-minute timeout and back to name our JOSN player of the game and recap the second half scoring after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068. Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Welcome back to Central Dealership Stadium as we wrap up our America's Navy postgame show on the heels of a 31-0 Valley View victory against Wynne. Recapping the second half scoring, there was only one score in the second half. That came for Valley View with about 1:10 to play in the third quarter when Drew Gartman hooked up with Parker King for a 27-yard scoring strike. It was Parker's first career touchdown. Brody Dix true with the extra point kick. The drive covered 6 plays and 39 yards to set our final margin at 31-0 as Valley View goes to 6-0, more importantly 3-0 in conference play. And Coach, we need to name JOSM player or players of the game, and I think we're going to go with the plural here tonight.
Yeah, we'll go plural.
Co-players.
Because, Andrew Jones, he's just I think he's one of the best receivers in the state of Arkansas. But Andrew Jones and then Parker King, who you mentioned was his first career touchdown tonight, but also just his he was playing with a fire tonight, and so if you get those two guys clicking on all cylinders with Drew Gartman and everything else this offense can muster, then look out.
So an impressive win for Valley View tonight as they win it 31-0. We will be across town at Brooklyn next week for a crosstown showdown with the Bearcats. Pregame broadcast will get underway at 6:30, and we'll kick it at 7 o'clock here on the EAB Sports Network. Coach, thanks for a great job on the color mic again tonight. Appreciate your help as always.
Always a pleasure, Randy. Appreciate you.
So that will wrap it up tonight from Valley View. Shout out to our crew behind the scenes, Taylor Selimar, our crew chief on the streaming broadcast on the Blazer News Network YouTube channel, and also special thanks to all of his talented student crew helping us out tonight behind the scenes in the Valley View High School digital media program. Scotty Woodson is our executive producer of Blazer Football on the EAB Sports Network. For Jason Smith, I'm Randy Myers. So long, thank you for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
You've been listening to Valley View Blazer Football on the Blazer News Network and FM News Talk 1021. Presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank.